Hello. Let's hope this goes well this time. This is a video on how to play Sultan. There are many different rules for how to play Sultan. Depending on which resource you look at, you may encounter a set of rules contradictory to the set of rules that I'm speaking about. The set of rules that I have decided to talk about are the ones that I feel are easiest to understand in terms of being able to universally apply them, as well as just being a fun set of rules. So Sultan is a solitaire card game, meaning it is obviously played by one person. The objective is, well, first you'll need two standard 52 card decks, meaning 104 total cards. You'll have 9 foundation piles and 8 reserve piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each reserve pile only contains one card and can only contain one card for the duration of the game. So in terms of gameplay, you'll take 7 kings. Well, you'll first look at your 2 decks. You'll grab your 8 kings. You'll place them in the middle. In the top row, you will place it, and this is a very specific placement. The top row will be the King of Spades, then the Ace of Hearts, then the King of Spades. The middle row will be the King of Diamonds, the King of Hearts, and then the King followed by the King of Diamonds. The bottom row will be the King of Clubs, the King of Hearts, and then the King of Clubs. This setup here in the middle must be consistent for every single game of Sultan that you play. It must be set up like this in the middle. The King of Hearts in the center here is known as the Sultan. This is not a foundation pile. No cards can be placed on top of the Sultan. So your only foundation piles are the 8 outer piles surrounding the Sultan in the middle. To the right and to the left of the foundations, so to the right and to the left, are 4 reserve piles on each side. Each reserve pile can hold 1 card each. In Sultan Solitaire, these reserve piles are initially filled with 8 cards dealt from the deck. The player's goal is to build the 8 foundations here up in suit from King or Ace, depending on which foundation pile you have, all the way up to Queen, wrapping from King to Ace where necessary. The player wins when the Sultan in the middle, the Royal Sultan, is surrounded by his 8 queens. And so the Sultan is separated from his queens, and so we must allow the queens to join the Sultan once more. So what's the objective? Surround the Sultan with the 8 queens. Each time a card is moved from the reserve pile, a card from the stockpile is dealt to take its place. When you are in a position such as this one, you cannot really do anything. So what you must do is you draw cards from the stockpile, setting them off to the side. This continues until you find a card that you can play. Simply drawing cards from the stockpile. Remember, you can loop when necessary. We will actually undo that move because we have our 2 of clovers we can use there. Remember, you have 2 decks to flip through, and so this will take a while. But just watch how I am playing to sort of get an understanding for the game. Notice this 2 of hearts is useless because we cannot build. Oh, sorry, it's not useless actually. That's my point once again being you cannot build on the Sultan. We can then pick up the 6. Then the top card from the waste pile fills that spot automatically. And we do not have a choice in that. What we can do, we can actually make some moves here. Now we have went through the deck, so we re-deal the deck, picking it up, shuffling it, placing it back down. So just watch me play. I know it might get a bit repetitive, and I apologize. But that is simply the nature of the game here. So we place this 5. That 9 takes that spot. Place this 5. We do not have any 6s in the reserves pile, or an 8 of diamonds. Six of spades, 8 of diamonds. You can then place a 9 of diamonds. Oops. We could indeed place that right there, as well as place that right there. And so as you can see, you simply continue this process. Can get quite repetitive here, but we will just keep it going just so you can, I apologize, but just so you can really understand how this game is played. Because it is quite unique compared to other games, we will undo that move because it was a possible move. Let's take that there. Now we have one more redeal, so that was our last go through the deck. Seven, 8, 9, 10. So that sort of opens up a lot of possibilities there. This 10 of diamonds cannot be placed anywhere, neither can the 9 of spades or the 7 of diamonds here, as well as the 10 of hearts, as well as the Queen of clubs, as well as the 9 of clubs, as well as the 9 of diamonds. What about the Jack of hearts? Nope. 6 of clubs, yes. 10 of... nope. Queen of clubs, nope. Queen of diamonds, nope. Jack of diamonds, nope. Jack of spades, yes. Queen of spades, yes. Jack of diamonds, no. Yes. Then the Jack of hearts was somewhere, but we cannot find it. Queen of diamonds still cannot be used. 10 of diamonds, nope. 9, nope. 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 7 of clubs, yes. Queen of spades, nope. 8, yes. 9. Jack. Queen. 8, 9, 10, 10, Jack, 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 Queen. Can any other queen be placed here? This Jack cannot be placed, neither can this diamond. Neither can that diamond. This Queen of Clubs can be placed. 5, 6, 7. As you can see, we did end up winning Sultan. And so, essentially that was somewhat long, and I do apologize, but I just wanted to get through a full game there. So let's sum it up one more time. And so, once again, Sultan is a solitaire card game played with 2 decks. The game starts with the 8 kings and the ace of hearts being dealt into 8 foundations with the king of hearts in the center. The 9 cards are dealt out in 3 rows. The top row is the king of spades, the ace of hearts, and then the king of spades. The middle row is the king of diamonds, the king of hearts, and then the other king of diamonds. The bottom row is the king of clubs, the king of hearts, and then the king of clubs. The king of hearts in the center is the sultan, and not a foundation. No cards may be placed on top of the sultan. To the right and left of the foundations are 4 reserve piles, which can hold 1 card each. These reserve piles are initially filled with 8 cards from the dealt from the deck. Once a card is removed from the reserve pile, the top card of the waste pile is used to fill that spot. If there are no cards in the waste pile, then the top card of the stock pile, is used to fill that spot. The player's goal is to build the 8 foundations up in suit from king or ace to queen, wrapping from king to ace where necessary. The player wins when the sultan in the middle is surrounded by his 8 queens. That wraps up how to play Sultan. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching this somewhat strange but fun card game. I hope you enjoyed.